Hey, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So this is going to be TA on Bitcoin, Ethereum. I'm going to touch on DOT as well because that looks very undervalued right now. These are good conditions to continue our rally forward. This is kind of a warning to a lot of people who are shorting right now, and I could see in the short term, scalp shorts are definitely good places to look. I had a winner scalp ETH short this morning. Was a winner, got a first loser in a while, a Bitcoin scalp short that just got stopped out before turning the right way. So I don't win them all, not right 100% of the time, but if you're interested, check out my exclusive Discord, link in the description below where I give some of my trade entries, all that type of stuff. But getting into it, let's just start with the higher time frames right now. So let's start with our 4-day on Bitcoin. And we're getting very close to printing a green dot on the 4-day. Last time this happened right here, we came up at least a little bit. We came up in the next bar too. The next 4 days we came up some more. Even the ones that didn't work out too well back here, it's hard to say, we might have just came down some more. But finally, over here, we came up. Do I think it's going to be like this where we just keep bouncing around? Maybe. However, the difference here is the RSIs are much lower. See this purple RSI? This purple RSI right here is where it was when we started to curve back up. So it could be a trend reversal, like I've said, and I've been measuring it out. These patterns tend to repeat in terms of length a little bit. 18 bars from the top there. Let's go from the top here. How many bars are we? 18 bars from the bottom there. Could be repeating the same general pattern. That would mean this is our low right here. I think it's a little bit more likely than not. So that's the main warning to people shorting. More people were longing all the way down here. I was mainly doing scalp longs, didn't get many shorts down here, but I didn't lose money. I was still winning consistently. You don't need to know exactly what's going to happen to make money. However, these funding fees are very high in favor of longs. That's why I've been doing some more stuff, definitely way more longs than shorts lately, just scalp shorts here and there. And look at it. We talked about the snake eye on the 3-day. That's huge. Snake eye is the first time it's ever, I looked back on the chart where you go all the way back, really hasn't happened since 2011, and what happened after 2011. So yeah, what I'm really looking at right now is, we've been in the red for a while in the 12-hour, starting to curve up the RSIs. This could happen quickly. It could happen quickly. And, I just want to show you real quick, look at how quickly we came up. We just blasted through these levels right here. These spider lines, they didn't mean nothing until we got to these points. So we could repeat the same thing where we just blast through. So that's why I'm really looking for a possible swing long entry. I do have one for ETH currently. Don't want to talk about that too much. That's something I want to keep for more of the exclusive members in the Discord. But you could kind of guess for what I've been saying. So in terms of lower time frames, we do have a nice bearish divergence on the 4-hour. What I'm looking for is definitely a correction to cool down to 37.5 and then come up. Keep in mind, this is a bullish environment. We were in a bearish environment coming all the way down here. Nothing really bullish played out. Could be the opposite here where it doesn't play out too much. Keep that in mind. Money flow generally coming down, so there are some signs we will cool down. I'm kind of hoping we cool down a little bit so I can find a better entry. That's what I'm kind of hoping. But, for the most part, things are looking good. So if you are shorting right now, be careful. Be careful. You have been warned. The funding fees are so you're going to be paying a lot of funding fees and it may not go your way. These are it feels like it felt, back in the end of July. Most people are shorting and the price just skyrocketed. A lot of people got wrecked shorting there. So that's another thing to pay attention. ETH is looking very similar. Your 4-day getting very close to printing a green dot. Look at these RSIs. Same general level, even lower than they were kind of over here when we bottomed out in summer, so similar. And if you just back test, every time would have been a great place to at least look to go long every time we went to the red here. We were in the red here. It's kind of the same level as here to here. Maybe we come down a little bit lower, but it wasn't too much. It was probably a lot here, based on another 30%, but that was the name that shall not be said. It probably wouldn't have happened that badly. So yeah, there are some very good signs happening. What I'm looking at here is, 16-hour money flow generally coming up. The VWAP's coming down, so we may cool off a little bit. Your 6-hour money flow crossover to the green. This one didn't work out. This one didn't work out. this one didn't work out. This one didn't really work out too well. I think one of these crossovers into the green is going to bring you up a lot. I think it might be this one. Usually when something doesn't work out too well, after a while it starts to. 4 yellow X's right there. Sell exhaustion, crossover into the green. Bam, we could come up a lot here. We could definitely come up a lot. If you're curious how much this could bring us up, it could be, I would say this, back up to this point, another, where do we come down? 43%, maybe. 43% from here. We could pump to generally 3,700, 37, 4,000. These moves happen quickly. Not saying it's going to happen, but these moves do happen quickly. Do not be asleep when they do happen. Never financial advice. So as always, anything could happen. Never risk more than you're comfortable losing on one particular trade. That's kind of the secret to trading, because you're never going to be right 100% of the time. But if you have a strategy where you're right more often than not, then you'll be profitable. Look at this divergence on the 3 hour. So we are starting to get some divergences. 4 hour, not yet, but 3 hour, you are starting to cool. You may have some signs you're going to cool down. Money flow coming out in the 15-minute. I'm looking to cool down. Maybe this area, 2,700. That's what I'm really looking for. So now let's look at DOT. And DOT has been very, very undervalued. It's just been so volatile. I mean, just look at the swing low here to the, this is a trend line, important trend line we bounced off of right there. Let me get rid of this one to not confuse you. Important trend line we bounced off of. And then from here to here, 23%. So very volatile. Have just been mainly buying it on spot, this and a few others. And I'm really looking at a couple things that could happen. 4-day, you're curving up there. 3-day as well. Where's our 3-day? Curving up the VWAP. Didn't get into the red. I wonder if we will end up going into the red. Look at these RSIs, similar level to where we were at the bottom in the summer. Bouncing off of, get rid of that one, bouncing off this trend line over here, here, and here. Looks like the bottom could be in. So let's look at some smaller time frames. Decent curvature, little trigger wave under 6 hour. I'm waiting patiently for definitely think we'll have some type of reaction to this level. We could just break through, especially in trend reversals. Sometimes we just break through, but I'm looking for money flow crossover maybe in the 6 hour. That's the places I'm looking for. Especially, look at this money flow crossover upward. Didn't really work out too well. Next time it happens, let's see, how far could we end up? 41%, so 41%. Let's say it happens around here or something, 41% from here. Yeah, 40%, $27. That's definitely in the cards to come back up to this level. That's what I'm really looking for right now, so that's an important thing to look at. If you want to see when I actually put this trade in, it's in my exclusive Discord, link in the description below, like I mentioned before. All right, guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and check out my trading course below as well, 16% off, link in the description below with the coupon code. I think it's going to help you guys out a lot. I'm teaching you TA, all the things that ways I interpret market cipher, how I place my trades, risk management, psychology, all the reasons I think that the average person loses at this. And if you want to get market cipher, link in the description below. I got a coupon code down there, 15% off, but use my link. And yeah, if you want to create a new BITGET account, want to create a new FEMEXC account, there's some good promos going on right now. I get a kickback, you get a kickback. So check all those out. Everything below are things that I use, have benefited from. Never going to link you to anything I don't personally use. All right, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.